Ted, what are you doing?
I'm driving you home. That's the whole agreement. Drive you home, no talking.
You just passed right by our turn.
I did? Huh. I did. How do you like that? I'm driving the strip 1,000 times and I missed your turn off.
You did it on purpose, Ted. This isn't funny.
No talking. Remember?
Where are you taking me?
Taking you. No, I'm not taking you anywhere.
Ted, pull this car over right this second.
When I get there.
Where's there?
Almost there. I just don't want to park it right here. Too many criminals around here. Yeah, all they do is steal things. Like radios and cars, and you never can be too careful. Yeah, there you go. This should do nicely.
Why did you take me here?
Oh, I heard the grunion were running. Thought I'd check out the action. Maybe go for a little walk. You're welcome to sit here if you want to.
Oh, I plan to.
All right, suit yourself. Oh, but don't play the radio, okay? The battery's getting a little weak, and, well, hate to be stranded here all night, wouldn't we? Oh. Can't forget these little babies. Criminals. So, enjoy your sit.
You enjoy your walk.
Yeah, I plan to.
I'll be right back.
Oh, no, you don't.
Hey, this is business. It'll only take a second.
Well, if it's any longer than that...
Call in the Marines. Sure, I'll go do some more man in the restaurant interviews. See you guys. Hey, so, what's going on?
Well, I was following Kelly as she left the restaurant. It turns out she was following Marcello, who also left the restaurant.
Wait a second, you're confusing me.
I followed Marcello down to the basement.
The basement of this building, of the hotel?
And when I'd gotten down there, he'd vanished. Funniest feeling down there. Why would he leave her in the middle of a party? And no one even knows where he is now.
Well, I think I do.
You do?
Yeah, that looks a lot like him right up there, doesn't it?
He was down in the basement, I swear it.
But you just got through saying you didn't actually see him down there, Gillis.
You know, his elevator stopped between floors for a few minutes.
Look, let's not get carried away, okay?
Well, you told me to keep an eye on him.
And you're obviously doing a real good job. But I don't want the guy to think we're hassling him, all right? Everything we have on him right now is strictly conjecture.
I have a funny feeling about him.
Yeah, so do I. But that has to stay between me and you right now, okay?
Okay.
End of business.
Be cool, Gillis.
Look, would you cool it? So Lakin wanted to take off. Let her take off. She's a big girl. She can find her own way home.
I just thought it was rude, okay?
Good. You think it's rude? Now ask me if I care. Look, I think it's about time we checked out of this old fogey's party and went over to my place. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
Who's driving?
Who do you think's driving? Me, the guy who brought you here.
Mark, you're too drunk.
Look, it's like, what, 2 miles?
He's fine, Jade.
You're not gonna be a pain like Lakin, are you?
I just don't want anything to happen. You know, you hear stuff.
But let's just go. She doesn't want to come. You know, she doesn't have to.
Yeah, we're out of here. You're coming, aren't you?
Give it up, lady! The cops are gonna be all over this place. You'll never get out of here. Look where you are!
Get out of my way.
Who are you? Why are you after Kelly?
Oh, get out of my way.
I told you, lady. You're going the wrong way.
Mike, have you seen Nick? I need to get some pictures of the groups of these tables.
I'm sorry, Miss Capwell, I haven't.
Where is he?
Santana, didn't I hear you say that your stay in town was only going to be for a few days?
Well, I had an awful lot of things to catch up on.
Am I to assume, then, that your stay has become indefinite?
You don't have to worry about anything, Cece. I have no plans whatsoever to disrupt your life in any way.
I'm not thinking about my life.
Oh, you're talking about Brandon. You don't have to worry about that either. I know he's in very good hands, and as long as I know that, you have nothing to worry about.
Well, I must say that is a great relief to me.
Pardon me for saying so, Cece, but you look a little tired. What is it? Is it this whole mess about Channing's murder?
Well, I'll have to be honest. It hasn't been easy for everyone.
Oh, I can imagine. You know, I think the worst thing is just knowing that that killer is out there running around free.
Santana, you don't have to worry about that. Just have faith in Cruz. He's doing the best he can.
You know, I also heard that Mason was a suspect at one point.
Headache? Yes. I assume it was for a headache?
Yes, a headache. I haven't felt well all evening.
They make a handsome couple, don't they? But then they used to be a couple. You remember, don't you, Gina?
Yes, I remember. Santana chooses her friends very carefully. And when I first came to town, she was so nice to me, and then I find out it was all because she wanted to take Brandon away.
If you're worried about that, you shouldn't be. She doesn't have a legal leg to stand on.
If she tries anything, she'll be in for a fight.
I'm sure she knows that, as do I. You'll never give Brandon up. He's the key to your relationship with Dad.
Brandon means a lot more to me than just that.
I know that. Speaking of keys, I have another one to room 400. Has a lovely view. I think we can be in and out in less than an hour. I think it best if I leave first, and then you go down and meet me there. No one will even know we've left.
What about the papers?
I'll bring them along. There should be a pen in the room, but a nice, clean deal. You'll walk away with the seed to a new dynasty, and I'll walk away with control of Brandon's fortune. I'll be waiting.
Excuse me, Cece, there is something that I really need to do, and I'll be right back, okay?
Of course.
Ah, fourth floor. Now, what's on the fourth floor?
None of your business?
What's the matter, Mason? Was she such a dog you couldn't bring her to the party?
I have this marvelous idea, Santana. Why don't you get off on the 5th floor?
Not on your life.
Excuse me. What the hell's going on here?
I don't believe this. We can't be stuck, not really.
I asked you a question, Marcello.
I was getting a little hot up there, so I was looking for the air conditioning control.
Well, I don't think that's it. In fact, that looks a lot like the box for the elevators.
You know, I think you're absolutely right. How stupid of me. I'll go see if I can find a maintenance man.
Well, I'm in an elevator. Where do you think it... Oh. I'm the 5th floor, around there. Yeah, we'll see to it. This is inexcusable.
Oh, the best laid plans.
That'll be enough out of you, Santana.
Your poor girlfriend is probably in the room already, waiting, wondering where you are, crying out into the night. Mason, where are you?
Santana, I said that will be enough. There's more to this than you know.
Another one of Mason's schemes, I presume.
Look, Santana, what do you say we ride this out in peaceful, uninterrupted silence? You don't say a word, and I won't say a word, okay?
You really don't like being cornered, do you?
Does anyone?
Is that the way it felt when Peter identified you as the person in the room when Channing was murdered?
So that's why you've been chasing me around, huh? Well, for your information, Peter Flint took back everything he said that day.
Fortunately for you, you always hated Channing.
He wasn't too fond of me, either.
You know, I always wondered what it was. Why'd you hate him so much? What did he ever do to you, anyway?
Oh, no, Santana. The question was, what didn't he do?
The only thing I ever saw was he didn't give you the time of day.
You saw what Channing wanted you to see. But I knew the truth about him. All of it.
Mason? Mason, are you here? Well, he better know I'm not going to wait all night. Would you look where you're going?
Would you relax? I'm in complete control here. Oh, I almost didn't see that guy.
Pull over.
Hey, I'm going 30 miles an hour. What's going to happen?
You're drunk and you're driving, and I don't want to end up as a statistic.
Jade, you are so chicken. This is party night. Half the people on the road are smashed. I mean, what's going to happen to us?
I don't want to hang around and wait to see.
Well, you're going to have to, because I'm not pulling over.
You want to bet?
Hey! Give him back.
Sure. But if you end up wrapped around some telephone pole, don't blame me.
Jade, would you look where you are? Look around you. This is the worst section of town.
I'll take my chances. As for you guys, maybe you'll get lucky and get arrested.
Oh, that's lucky, huh?
It's better than ending up in a morgue.
You're crazy. You hear me? You're nuts.
time being inferior to him. It infuriated you seeing him constantly excelling in places that you failed.
Oh, there's that popular misconception again. Channing the great, Channing the perfect, the boy who could do no wrong.
He was more man than you ever were.
He's a fake, Santana. A fraud that was out to do us all in. Like the party on the day that he died. That party meant more to Channing than any of us ever knew. Did you know that he called us into the study, one by one, to tell us how he was going to destroy us? Warren Lockridge, Lionel Lockridge, Peter Flint, and myself. Fact is, any one of us could have done it.
That's not true. You're lying.
It's the truth, Santana. He was going to ruin the four of us. I don't know how many others.
No. Not Channing that I loved.
The Channing that you love was not the real Channing. Yes, I hated him. I wished him dead 1,000 times, but I never laid a hand on him. You have to take my word on that, Santana. Santana, you're going to have to face up to that someday.
Don't touch me. I will never believe it. I will never, ever, ever believe that. Not about my Channing.
Santana, I stood across the desk from him and listened while he told me how I'd be thrown out of the family, banished. And he was smiling, Santana. He was enjoying himself immensely.
Then he had a reason. You must have done something terrible.
Nothing worse than any of his crimes. Now think about it, Santana. Think about the relationship. Was he really that perfect?
Channing was the most gentle, sensitive man I have ever known.
Listen to yourself. You've been sucked in just like Dad was. If he was really so perfect, so sensitive, why did he have you give your baby away?
Because we were young.
Because you were Mexican. Because you were the maid's daughter, and that didn't fit in with Channing's...
You liar!
Come on, Santana. Who was it that came to you and told you to give the baby away? It wasn't Dad, it was Channing.
That is not true.
He was blaming it all on Dad, Santana, but secretly relieved to be rid of the burden.
Not true.
It is true, Santana. When it came time to test that relationship, Channing failed. He gave your baby away. He sold you and your baby right down the river.
Because he had to.
Because he wanted to. Because he was weak. Too weak to tell you that he couldn't ever have anything permanent with you, that you were just a roll in the hay.
You are a liar.
You can believe what you want to believe, Santana. But I never would have deserted you and your baby. He never came to see you in Acapulco, did he? No, he was 1,000 miles away when you gave birth. Did he call? Did he write? Maybe send flowers? No, he didn't do any of that. I would have, Santana. I would have been right by your side.
Channing was in school.
That's the official excuse. I happen to know exactly where Channing was when you were having your baby.
He was in school. He was deep in his studies.
What he was doing had nothing to do with his studies.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'd rather show you. Like they say, one picture's worth 1,000 words.
You have pictures?
I am better than that. I have moving pictures.
He's not coming. Just another one of Mason's sick jokes. Wants me to come to him. He wants me to crawl to him. Well, I'm not going to sit here and wait. I've got too much self-respect for that. It's going to be a long time before I'm going to stoop to the whims of Mason Capwell again. A very, very long time.
Here's your problem. Someone's tripped the master switch.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Let's check the box down at the end of the hall. Well, I tell you, sometimes this is one tough job.
You are the most hateful human
Santana, do you have a videotape recorder?
Yes.
Good. Good. Why don't I come over to your apartment tonight, say around 10 o'clock after the party? You pop the popcorn, I'll bring the entertainment. I think maybe it's time you found out the truth. Maybe it'll shut you up about him. Uh-huh. Looks like we're back in action. Shall we say 10 o'clock? Well, then 10 o'clock it is.
Well, excuse me. I've been looking for you.
Gina, how are you? We haven't had a chance to talk tonight.
Oh, you want to play innocent with me? Well, I know what you're doing. You're out to take everything that I have.
Am I?
Yes. You want my little boy? Now you want my husband.
Gina, I can assure you...
Oh, I can see right through you. You think you can come back here and reclaim everything you lost? Well, let me tell you something. When you left Santa Barbara, you gave up any claim you ever had to Cece. He's mine now, and it's going to stay that way.
Are you finished?
Yes, I am.
Good, because I'm not. Because there's something you need to get through your head. I have no plans. Nor did I make any plans at all to come between you and Cece.
Oh, that's interesting.
No, that's true.
That's exactly what Sophia said. Look at her.
I wish I could think of more eloquent words, but what comes to mind is congratulations, Eden. Wonderful job.
Here, here.
Congratulations. And to Cruz, my future son-in-law, congratulations to you for doing something none of us ever thought anyone could do.
He certainly corralled her. Here's to you both.
Where's Nick? You should be getting a picture of this.
I'm not sure where he is.
I gotta tell you one thing, lady. I hate violence.
Oh, I'm glad to know that. Because you're about to see a lot of it. Right now.
She got tired of waiting.
I'm just doing the same thing you are. I want some fresh air.
And there's plenty of it.
Same rules apply.
No talking.
That's right, no talk.
It's fine with me.
May I ask one little question, please?
If you'd like.
Do you plan on bringing me home before daybreak? I mean, I'm only asking because I think my parents might worry.
This is so immature. You know, like, I got some things to say here. I mean, lots of things. And I'm not gonna just sit here and pretend I don't. You don't want to listen to me? That's fine. I'll tell it to the Grunion.
Ted, you made how you felt perfectly.
No, I haven't. Now, Lakin, what about all those things we said to each other after the cave-in, huh?
No.
Well, it felt good, all right. You know, I thought there was a chance then, Lakin.
Well, I was worried about you, and I wanted to make sure that you'd be okay.
Yeah.
I never said that all was forgiven.
You know, Lakin, I had a dream once. I could have any woman in the world I wanted. And I chose you.
Ted, please.
No, let me finish here. I chose you over anybody else. And then one day, I wake up, and it's over. It's over. So now I am supposed to go out there, meet new girls, and date them. Well, I tried that, Lakin, but it just didn't seem to work. For some stupid reason, I can't get you out of my system. And then tonight, I just lost it. And it was not because of Mark, all right? It was just because I wanted you to tell me that you couldn't get me out of your system either. Don't you see, Lakin, I just want you to feel the same way.
I do. Sometimes, Ted, I am just trying to get my life back together again. You don't know how hard this has been for me. And now finally I feel like we can sit down and talk with each other. I feel like I have given you everything, and I can't do that again with anyone else.
So you think we should just not see each other? Is that it?
Just think that we both need to go on.
I think I liked it better the way when we weren't saying anything to each other.
Oh, nobody's home. Great. Hi. You must be lost. Yeah. No, I'm wrong. You're definitely lost. Yeah. Did you miss a bus or something? Well, uptown's that way. Oh, or it could be that way. I'm not really sure. Are you waiting for a call? No. No, crazy. Who'd call here, right? I like your hair. Thanks. I always wanted to have my hair like that. Figure, though, I walked into one of those places. You know, like a salon. They'd kick me right out of my butt. So I'm serious here. Are you lost? More like misplaced. Oh, I gotcha. Some guy dumped you, right? Actually, I dumped him. Well, good for you! The bums aren't worth the heartaches anyway. My name's Christy. I'm originally from Minneapolis. What's your name? Jade. Jade, like the rock Jade? Yeah. That's a cool name. I like that. Thanks. Christy's so, I don't know, American, I guess. I always wanted a name like Heather or Marilyn. Something exotic. Like Jade. Hey, can I borrow your name sometime when I'm in some other city or something? Oh, yeah, help yourself. Well, thanks. That's nice. Are you waiting for a ride? You've got a car? No, I got some. You mean hitchhike? Yeah, sure. Why not? It's the cheapest transportation around. A guy last week picked me up in a Ferrari. I mean, a real, honest-to-God, red Ferrari. Would have married the dude if you asked me. Well, Christy, there's just one problem. You see, there's no cars on this street. Oh, well, that's a good point. I'll tell you what. We'll start walking till we find a street with cars. Okay? Good. God, I love that dress. Where'd you get it? No, don't tell me. I could never afford it. It was my sister's. Your sister's? Yeah. A hand-me-down, huh? That's funny. You don't strike me as a hand-me-down type. Well, you don't strike me as paper from Minneapolis either.
Why, Kelly? Damn it! Why her?
Oh, you made a mistake interfering.
Kelly, would you care to dance? I think I have my second wind.
Yeah, I'd love to.
My God.
Who is she, Cruz?
I don't know, Mr. C.
Remember this time learning in school that sharks, they gotta keep moving or they die? It's like me. I stay in one place too long. I get stale, boring, old.
Yeah, well, I sometimes think how great it would be to be old.
Name one good thing about it.
People give you more respect.
Don't believe it. My old lady, she's like 40-something. She's never gotten a minute of respect in her whole stupid life. You want to know how to get respect in this world? You got to be tough. That means being able to defend yourself against the creeps, especially the guy creeps.
Hey, all I ever want to do is attract one.
Well, listen, me too. I mean, we all want to nab the right guy, right? But the wrong ones you got to look out for. The ones that sweet-talk you, follow you home, and then whammo, they're all over you.
Well, what do? I mean, when they're all over you.
I figure it's like open warfare. I do whatever I can. Jab them, gouge them in the eyes, knee them, kick them, insult their mothers, whatever works.
You must not get many dates.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Well, Christy, I mean, if you gouge their eyes when you don't like them, what do you do when you do like them?
I don't know. Give them the look.
The look?
Yeah, you know, something like this.
That's it?
That's it? What do you mean that's it? Of course that's it. That has never failed me once. One guy gets one look at that look, oh, I got him wrapped around my finger.
Okay, here comes the car.
Okay, step aside. All right, desperation time here. Always works in the flicks.
Ted, wait a second, that's Jade.
Oh, you're right. What's she doing here?
I'm gonna pull over.
Oh, wait a minute here.
Thanks a lot, man. Ted, it's Lincoln.
Looks like we came here at the right time.
Yeah, I'm walking around all night. God, looking for a ride, but I called my house. Nobody was
Wait,
home.
what are you doing hitchhiking here, Jay? This is stupid and dangerous. Come on, we'll take you. What about your friend here?
Oh, Christy, can you drop me somewhere?
Well, I'm kind of in between places at the moment. I was staying at the bus station on Chapala, but they kicked me out.
Where are you gonna sleep?
I don't know. This place has got some great parks, or maybe I'll try a shelter or something.
No, you can stay with us.
I don't want to.
No arguments. I'm insisting. Get in.
Okay. In that case, how do you like your eggs?
Oh, you will get no arguments in our house about that.
Well, thank you. That's very nice.
People, please, step back. The police and an ambulance are going to be here soon. We need some room to work, please.
The problem with the elevator.
The problem, Mason, is with you.
Mason, did you see what happened?
No, I was distracted.
They've been having a hard time finding eyewitnesses.
Was anybody else hurt?
Not that I know of.
I caught this guy coming down the stairs on the roof.
Are these really necessary? What do you know about this, Nick? You already know. Didn't Kelly tell you? Man, that was her. That was the woman in the pictures. The woman from the park. I spotted her tonight in the crowd. She was closing in on Kelly. She had a gun. She was going to kill Kelly.
She had a gun in here?
Yes, gun, silencer, the whole works.
Checked her body. There's no gun on it.
I knocked it out of her hand and slid under that table.
Check that out, Gillis.
What's the matter, pal? Don't you trust me?
After a body falls through a skylight, I don't trust anybody.
It was self-defense. She had a knife. If I didn't stop her when I did, she would have killed me.
It's here.
Let me see that.
I told you. Now, how about these cops?
Take him off, Gillis. And get his complete statement.
While you're at it, wouldn't be such a bad idea to get an ID in the body.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, it's not going to be as easy as it sounds. She was a real pro.
How do you know?
She didn't even know why she was after Kelly. I'm just following orders. That's what she said.
Nick. Thanks.
Marcello, I want you to take Kelly home immediately and stay with her. I'll tell my security force to put a 24-hour guard around the estate.
While you're at it, Mr. C, you might want to make sure that she doesn't go outside, at least until we know what we're up against here.
All right, Cruz. Someone will be with her day and night.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Party's over.
Cruz, how much longer does that body have to stay here?
Well, the coroner's on his way.
What happens now?
First, we have to find out who she was, and hopefully that won't be as difficult a task as Nick thinks it's going to be.
You saved Kelly's life.
Yeah. How about that?
Don't forget, Santana. Your apartment, 10 o'clock. I'll bring the videotape.
You are not setting one foot inside my apartment until you tell me what's on it.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth about your beloved Channing. And Santana, I like butter on my popcorn. To the end of a myth.
Hi, Mr. Capwell.
Yes, I know who you are. What can I do for you?
I wanted to come by and see how Kelly was doing.
She's fine.
May I see her?
Mr.
Hartley. Nick Hartley.
Mr. Hartley, our entire family is very grateful to you for what you did this evening. But Kelly's resting, and I don't think we want to disturb her now.
Yeah, of course not.
Yes, perhaps you could come back and see her tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. Maybe you could give her a message from me tonight.
I suppose we could.
Tell her I'm here for her if she needs me.
Yes, of course. We'll tell her.
Good night, Mr. Hartley. Yeah. It's okay, guys.
I mean, after all, I only saved her life.
That's it for tonight, guys. You can come back tomorrow and finish it up. I'll lock up, all right? Hi.
Yeah. Well, you were hoping for an exciting evening.
Yeah, not this exciting. We'll be lucky to last a month now.
How do you figure?
People don't want to eat in restaurants where killers fall through skylights, Cruz.
No, you're discounting the curiosity factor, Eden. You see, tomorrow this is going to be in the front page of every paper in town. People will be flocking here by the dozens.
You found out who that woman was?
No, but I gave headquarters the number here in case they come up with something.
I just don't understand it. Why someone would be after Kelly?
I don't have the slightest idea. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah, well, it seems to me like you got your work cut out for you. Do you think this was a nice party?
No, I think it was a major success. What was that for?
For believing in me and this place. I couldn't have done it without you.
Well, I doubt that, baby. Thanks for saying so. That'll be the guys downtown.
Go ahead.
Yeah? This is he? Well, I'll be. No, tell him to keep on it. I'll be in early. Yeah. Thanks. Nikki was right. The woman was a paid assassin and apparently one of the best.
What does that mean?
Well, the implication would be that somebody put a contract out on Kelly, but that's... I think I better call your father.
Santana, you there? Well, luckily I still have my key. Must have been wishful thinking. can imagine you're surprised to see me here on this tape, but there's a good reason for it. I guess you know by now that I never do anything without a reason.
Hurry home, Santana. It's showtime.